The amount you charge as a freelance language teaching professional can make the difference between having a satisfying work life and feeling like you're on an endless treadmill. So it's absolutely vital to get your pricing right. But to what extent is this under your control? Just in the last week alone, I've had 2 teachers tell me that it's absolutely impossible to charge more than €25 an hour in their context. However, both these teachers live and work in Western Europe, in countries where I personally know teachers who are charging at least double that amount. You may resist this, but the plain truth is, whatever you believe about what you can and can't charge, you're right. Of course there are upper limits, but these are much, much higher than many people realise. And in a very real sense, a non-woo-woo sense, your mindset does shape your pricing through the type of clients you aim for and attract. I'm Rachel Roberts, and I help ELT, ESL and language teaching freelancers like you optimise your business model, your marketing and your mindset so you can earn more and work less. So, in what ways does what you believe about what you can charge actually affect your pricing strategy and the amount of money that you're able to bring in? If you believe that high prices will deter potential students, then you may respond to that by deciding to set lower rates, thinking that this will attract more clients. However, this is not necessarily the case at all. It's often actually harder to attract clients at low rates because you're attracting the kind of client who is looking for something based specifically on how cheap it is. In other words, who is very price sensitive. And those people who are looking for the cheapest offer are not looking for the specific skills and experience that you bring. And they're always going to find someone cheaper than you. So you're likely to find them bargaining you down or simply choosing somebody who's even cheaper. Conversely, if you know that your skills and services justify more premium rates, then you can position yourself in the market to attract clients who are willing to pay for quality and for the specific service and, crucially, the results that you offer. In this way, your pricing absolutely can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. So your beliefs can not only limit what you can earn unnecessarily, but can also affect the quality of the kinds of clients you attract. You may bring in more clients, but you might find that they are less motivated, leading to them cancelling more often, maybe not even turning up, and not putting in the work to get the results that they say that they want. This is what happens when people don't feel that they have invested fully in the process. They're likely not to get such good results, and you may find that they are actually super demanding and still expect top-notch service, even though they've only paid a low rate. Whereas higher rates tend to attract clients who are more serious and who understand the value of your expertise. Now, I'm not suggesting that only clients who have lots of money are serious students, not at all. But the fact is, when it's a bit of a stretch for us to invest in a learning experience, it's just human nature that we are going to then put in as much work as we can in order to maximize the return on our investment. Whereas when we see something as being pretty cheap, then we're much more likely to just kind of let it go. So if you're charging more, then your results are likely to be better, which means your testimonials are better, which then enables you to attract more higher paying and more motivated clients. It's a virtuous circle rather than a vicious one. It can be hard, especially when you're just starting out, to have the confidence to charge more than what you perceive as the going rate in the market. I say perceive because in actual fact, it's never really as fixed as you think. There's always a range of prices. However, it is human psychology to assume that something which is priced higher is likely to be better quality. Of course, you've got to back this up. If what you're offering really isn't of higher quality, then your clients will obviously notice and you won't get the glowing testimonials or the repeat business. So I'm not just telling you to fake it till you make it. You need to be confident in your offer. And that firstly means creating an offer which you know really meets the needs of the ideal clients that you've identified. And this is a big part of what I do with clients on my group program, Designed to Flourish. You also may need to build confidence through successfully delivering that offer. And personally, I think it's absolutely fine to start at a lower rate until you get those testimonials and see those results. And then you can gradually move your prices upward in line with the value that you now know you are offering, though don't start too low, because you may also need to stretch your comfort zone on this. Consider your qualifications, your experience, your expertise, the results that you know you've got for students in the past, and use those testimonials from past students as evidence for your impact, not just for your potential clients, but also for you yourself. And make sure that you are investing in your professional skills and development so that you know that each time you run your program, you are offering better and better value. In my experience, many educators have money blocks. We're constantly being told that it's a vocation, or that we shouldn't expect to earn decent money, or that it's all hopeless and will never change. And it's essential to really question and examine these kinds of beliefs. Take some time to reflect on what you were told or experienced about money growing up. Was it something that was never discussed, or was it seen as somehow noble to be poor? What impact are those beliefs having on your life and your business now? When you catch yourself thinking or saying things like, oh, it's impossible to find students who will pay more than X euros, catch yourself and rephrase it into something more positive. I don't mean something completely unrealistic, like students who are willing to pay 200 euros an hour are raining down upon me. But there's a big gulf between being negative and being unrealistically positive. What about something like, there are plenty of clients out there who will value my expertise and who are willing to pay for good results. Surround yourself with other people who are on the same path. I'm certain that a big part of the success of my group program graduates is down to that mutual support and encouragement. And play around with your prices a bit. Nothing's set in stone. If by any chance a price does turn out to be too high, you can always change it. Though don't jump to do that before you've given it a proper go, and make sure your marketing is also on point. The key thing is to understand that you have far more agency and control than you may be giving yourself credit for. Remember that your beliefs about pricing are powerful. By cultivating a mindset that recognizes your worth and confidently sets prices that reflect the value you provide, you will not only attract better clients, but you will also have a more rewarding teaching or training experience, knowing that these clients actually respect what you do and are there to learn. And remember, whatever you believe about what you can charge, you're right.